It's Monday night football night here at the RV resort, and I'm going to try making some chicken wings on the griddle. So we're going to kind of walk through this process. So I have my wings are all thawed there, ready to go. And I have some cornstarch over here. So this is just your basic cornstarch. And I got a couple other things going. Try to ignore the dirty sink, but we got some oil for the griddle, which I'm going to go fire up now, and let's get this going. See if we can make some wings on the Blackstone griddle. Who's ready for some wings?
I am.
All right, we're getting it ready here. Gonna do a little prep. Got the Blackstone uncovered, ready to go. The hose is all connected. Look at that. So we're all plugged in, ready to go. Andrea did a great job. All right, more to come. So what I'm doing here is I'm grabbing the wing. This is a little bit of cornstarch. I just want to put a light coating of cornstarch on each wing. And when I fire up the griddle here, let me grab this next wing over here. When I fire up the griddle, I'm going to use the oil on the griddle to kind of fry up the wings. So that's the whole point of this. Now, typically you could do this in a deep fryer, or you could do this in an oven. They all work. They're all great, but man, it's a great use of the Blackstone to be able to make your chicken wings right on top of the Blackstone. So we're going to do the wings on the Blackstone. So you get the idea here. All right. So I have a nice light coating on the wings. I got my griddle ready to go, and as we just mentioned, Andrea got the hose plugged in. So we'll turn the gas on here. We'll turn the gas on here. And we'll get the Blackstone fired up. So this Blackstone's nice. It has an auto start, or it automatically fires, so you get a little bit of gas in the area. Click on the link. I don't know if you can hear that or even see that, but the auto light came on. Started up the stove, so we got both sides going here. I probably don't need both sides yet, because besides the wings, we're also doing some hot dogs tonight, and we got some cauliflower tater tots ready to go as well. So there we go. We got our the wings are going to take far longer than the hot dogs to cook, so we're going to get those on first. But this is another tool that I highly recommend. Let's see if it can come through here with the sun glare on it. But it's a temperature monitor, so it tells you how hot a surface is. So you can see that side is 166, the other side was 176. I'm going to try to get that up to about 350, and then turn the heat down. The heat control will turn that down, and we'll get our wings on the griddle. So we got our temperature up here on this side of the griddle. Starting to smoke a bit, so we're gonna, we're gonna get some oil on the griddle and get these wings going. So bear with me here. This is just basic olive oil. There's all sorts of oils you can use here. I've tried a number of them, and different oils will impart different flavors. Olive oil is pretty neutral. I guess it'll impart some olive flavors, but just kind of mix up the oil there to coat the surface. To coat the surface, and I'll come over here, grab a wing, put it on. We'll get a nice sizzle going. Grab a wing, put it on. It's like we have a nice baker's dozen. That's all we're doing. So we got all the wings. In my mind, I'm thinking 13 wings. I'm not sure how that works, but it should be 6 drummies and 6 wings, but great. But we got all 13 wings. They're starting to fry up here. And then what I like to do is mix up a little oil in between the wings. So try to zoom back here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Squirting a little olive oil in there, get them nice and sizzling. And there we go. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is cover them up. So we got our wings, they're sizzling away, covered up. Off we go. Where did that magic hand come from?
I was out 2 seconds too late.
Yep. There's Andrea.
Just call me just as Mrs. Jimmy today.
It's football night.
Football,
The Bills and the Eagles are playing tonight.
Go Bills!
But not playing each other, which is
No.
interesting.
Thank goodness.
All right.
And they're showing stupid Eagles stuff on the pregame show.
Yay!
No, not yet.
Who do we have over here? There's Jerry.
Hi, babe.
Jerry's supervising. He's keeping the cats away. Good job, Jerry. So the wings have been cooking for about 5 or 10 minutes or so. Time to give them a flip. So you can use your griddle paddles. I also have a little turner thing here, so go ahead and give them a flip and say, wow, those look really nice. Giving a nice brown tint to them. Getting a little stubborn. We'll give them a flip. We'll put a little more oil on the griddle for them to cook in. Hang that back up here. Again, this Coleman stove holder or table, very handy. Let's get a little bit of olive oil. Pour some olive oil in there. Get these suckers covered back up. Give them another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll see if we can take some temperatures, see how they're doing. So also on the menu tonight, but not featured in this video, are going to be some hot dogs. So Andrea's cooking up some chili on the inside, but we have Salen's hot dogs from Western New York. Salen's, they're from Buffalo company, and Andrea likes her hot dogs burnt, and I am terrible at burning hot dogs. I just like them cooked. So I'm going to put a couple dogs on early here. Sorry for the camera shake there. And we're going to see if I can burn some hot dogs. I've been told many times that I am not good at burning hot dogs, but this is yet another attempt. So Salen's dogs are pretty cool because they kind of see they're linked together. So give me a minute while I pull these apart. That was kind of a fail because I broke the hot dog. And I'm eating the rest of it. But we'll try to see if we can get these dogs burnt while I'm cooking my wings. So let's check in on our wings here, see how they're doing. Got a lot of smoke. Okay, looking good there. Looking good. Real good for the wings. Try and get a little more oil up in there for them. You always add a little extra. those guys back to bacon. This is funny, these hot dogs have a mind of their own. So they just roll around as I'm cooking them. They just decide to, hey, I'm going to roll to either end of the griddle. Part of it's a leveling problem. It's not the most level. Part of it is these guys just, as the, you can kind of almost see the oil build up. But there you go. We got our hot dogs going. Hopefully they're going to start burning up soon. Alright, let's check in on our wings. Now, one of the things about the Blackstone that I've noticed, I don't want to say it's annoying, it's just the nature of the beast of the Blackstone. It doesn't heat evenly across the entire surface. So for example, some of these are heating up far more than I would like them to. Some of them are not. So we're going to do a little swap out of the wings themselves. Losing some of my breading here, that's alright. Probably should have been putting more oil down anyway. Especially the meatier ones that look like thighs here. So we'll go ahead and swap these guys around a little bit. They're getting close to being ready, I believe. I'm going to have to start checking the temperature here in a moment. I'll show you how to do that. Don't tell anybody I dropped the ladle or the paddle. We'll blow it off. It's all good. Burning my dogs. Kind of hear the steam escaping from them as they cook up. And I have a helper here who heard the paddle drop. Hey, Goddard. What do you think? Looking good on the griddle. So we have our cook going on here. I got my dogs trying to burn them. I put on a couple extra dogs that I don't want to burn. Those are mine. Have my wings that I also don't want to burn. Let me see if I can set a couple of them up here to not burn. But I probably want to check the temperature at some point here, right? So I want to check the temperature of the meat itself. A good temperature, and take this for what it's worth. It's what I use. I'm not a scientist, but a good temperature for wings, or I'm sorry, for chicken and most meat, to know that it's at least done enough that it's safe to eat, is 165 degrees. And that's where this little guy comes in handy. So, meat thermometer. Give me a minute here. I'll open it up. I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand, so I'm going to have to pause. So let me do some random checks on how our meat is doing. So wings are tough because there's not a lot of meat that you can dig into here. But I can see that's showing about 153. My batteries are dying. So a big thick piece here was 153 degrees. These guys are looking like they're getting close to done. Which is very good. I was was hoping my battery would last a little longer. Check him, he's 161, 178.9, so he's done. $178, so these wings are looking done. Come on, get off there, buddy. Check this guy, 182, 186, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the heat off on these bad boys. They're about ready. So we're going to kind of let them stay on no forced heat. We're just going to let the cover keep them warm. I'm going to finish off my hot dogs. So Andrea likes her hot dogs burnt. And that's great. And I know her oldest brother, Tommy, God rest his soul, love Tommy, was really, really good at burning hot dogs. I'm not that good at burning hot dogs. So I'm pretty sure these aren't up to his standards. But I have, the hot dogs are about done. Remove the cover here. That's hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The wings are about done. They're ready for some sauce. So we're close to doing some cooking here. Or I'm sorry, we're close to doing some eating here. We got our dogs. They're ready for some chili. And our wings are ready for some buffalo wing sauce. All right. Can you repeat that?
A couple of the thingies look really nice.
You mean those dogs?
Those dogs. This bowl does not.
It's not real conducive to mixing up the wing sauce.
No, that's not.
The wing sauce is.
I can't get the like.
Oh, the action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the wing sauce is what? It's Mr. Frank's.
It's Frank's hot sauce and
butter.
2 special ingredients.
Well, butter is one of them.
Well, butter is one of them. I will not divulge the other.
The other one is secret.
Okay, I thought you were going to say it. All right.
No, why would I say it? You've already scolded me twice.
I know you. I think you've already told people what it was.
So I have not.
Yeah, I think earlier when we said I was going to be Mrs. Jim Beam. Actually,
Well, you just divulged
it's
it.
supposed to be that pear and stuff.
Arg. So here we go. We got cauliflower tots.
Yeah.
Yum. That's chili. She just took the lid off of.
Chili for the dogs. And then
We have our wings.
see, there's another one wearing Bermuda shorts. Look at that. Sorry.
Andrea's commenting on the
football.
players arriving to this various stadiums to play football tonight. Okay, great. Let's see how it goes. So we got some wings, some chili dogs, and some tots.
Yeah, I will hook him. Don't take a picture of me eating wings.
And I timed that really well. How are the wings? Nah,
I mean, deep fried is still the best one.
of course.
Air fried would be good, but
And
these are acceptable.
we got our dogs and the chili sauce, of course.
Chili sauce.
We got other dogs over here.
Not part of the dog pound.
They're going to be waiting for their dinner soon. So there you go.
Yeah, so you need to start eating as opposed to videoing.
All right. I'm going to dig in. It doesn't look.
Yummy meal.
It doesn't look that healthy.
No, actually, it's not really bad.
But it's not really, really bad.
Because there's no. I mean, seriously.
There's no carb.
There's no really carb.
It's low carb.
Low carb.
And
I mean,
it's a lot of sauces, but
there's no
they
vegetables.
also add carbs.
That's
Yeah, we don't have any
thing, is
vegetables.
There's no
tonight.
real vegetables.
Other than the cauliflower
I
tots.
could pull out the carrots just to make it look like we're having vegetables.
I'm gonna eat carrots, I promise.
Oh, well.
So, how was dinner?
It was lovely.
Chili dogs, wings.
It was like food heaven. The dogs are waiting to eat, so
Dogs
they're
wanna
gonna
eat.
start barking. I'm hammered already.
All right, so that's an outtake too. No, we'll include that one.
You'll keep that one in.
So here's dinner time for the dogs. There's Goddard. He's very interested in what Andrea's doing up there. Here's Jerry. He's being a good puppy. And over here is dog food bowls.
Empty.
So that's Jerry's. The reason why Jerry still has some food in his bowl is because he didn't finish his breakfast. So he's going to get the rest of his food tonight. So there you go. Wings on the griddle, plus the rest of dinner. How many paws do we get?
One.
Oh, wow.
No. I get dinner like 4 paws.
We get 4 paws. All right. Awesome. What do you think, Goddard?
Goddard's like, just give me my food.
Get me my food.